The trial in the Ramya murder case has been completed. The murder of the student, remember, took place on the 15th of August 2021 in Guntur. The girl belonged to the backward caste community. The police has gone on to say that the accused were arrested in 10 hours and the case trial has been completed in 4 months. Listen in.
The case of ghastly murder against a girl who belongs to a weaker section of the society. So initially when the report reached the police, all of the senior officers, myself included, visited the scene and the hospital, interacted with the family members, gathered all the clues which were available. The trial, which started on 31st December 2021, has concluded in a time span of 4 months. And today, in a remarkable judgment, the Honourable Court has also handed over death penalty on the accused. So right from ground zero, all the police were involved, not just in the detection of the case, arresting of the accused, but also charge sheeting and ensuring that the trial concludes in a timely manner.
Uma Sudhir joins us with the very latest. Uma, the death penalty was handed out in this particular case, almost being made out to be an example.
Yes, indeed, Rishika. On Independence Day, as India was celebrating 75 years of independence, that was the day that Ramya, at 10 in the morning, in fact, on a main road in Guntur town of Andhra Pradesh, she was in fact stabbed multiple times. 6 times she was stabbed on the road and she bled to death right there, even as a lot of bystanders were watching. And that was in fact a very, very distressing thing that we spoke about, the women's safety and protection in India on her 75th Independence Day. And the only positive part, or the silver lining, if I must say, is that within 10 hours, in fact, the accused was arrested. Within 2 days, there was the forensics came in, the DNA forensics came in that were required for the case. What we are also being told is that within a week, in fact, a preliminary charge sheet was filed. It only took a few days for the entire complete charge sheet to be filed. And subsequently, the case went to trial on the 31st of December 2021. And within 4 months, in fact, we are having now a verdict of death penalty to this man, Sasi Krishna, who in fact was a stalker. He was jobless during that time and they had met on Instagram and he was an acquaintance. But subsequently he started pursuing her, stalking her and insisting that she must, reciprocate to his romantic overtures, which she did not. And that's why in anger, in fact, on Independence Day, he had stabbed her to death. What is important here is that Andhra Pradesh had brought in something called a Disha Act, which kind of fast-tracks the entire course of the investigation itself, right from the investigation to the collection of evidence, charge sheet. For all of that, there are deadlines that are set. And that's how, almost should I say, a kind of a thorough case, a strong case was made out by the prosecuting agency, the police here. And that's how this is now being called as a historic verdict, in fact, by the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister, who believes that the Disha Act is going to be very, very useful in ensuring protection to women, because there is a separate machinery, parallel machinery almost within the police system, which deals with cases of safety of women, sexual assault cases, and even in cases of POCSO, in fact, they are saying that in as many as 62 days, the entire process has been completed by the investigating agencies.
Right.
That's what is the record last year as
All
well.
right.
Back to you.
Okay, Uma, thanks very much for joining us with those details.